I've come to a pretty brutal realization lately. I don't want to spend the next 10 or 15 years doing what I'm doing now. And recently, I realized something that honestly scared the hell out of me. If I quit my job tomorrow, I'm not financially in a position to stop working, which means no matter how bad I want out, I have no choice. It took me many years to become what I think is financially stable. And what I mean by that is if you want to go buy a new TV, you can go buy one and not have to worry about it. After leaving the military, I struggled for many years financially. I had nights where I'd wake up because I heard something and immediately jump out of the bed and look outside just to make sure the repo man wasn't taking my truck. So now to be where I am today, making a darn good salary and not constantly worrying about how I'm going to pay my bills, I'm honestly really proud of that. And the only problem with that is I realized I spent all those years focusing on surviving financially and never once stopped to think about what happens when I eventually need to stop working. And I think a lot of people do exactly the same thing. We spend so much time trying to survive financially that we never really stop and ask the really uncomfortable question. What happens when I can't physically do this anymore? So I started looking around lately at people my age and especially my parents. And I realized something I really didn't like. My parents, they retired in their 60s and they're doing exactly what retirement is supposed to be like. I mean, they travel when they want to and buy what they want. And more importantly, they don't spend any of their time worrying about money. And no, they're not rich. My dad just did something I never really thought much about, and he planned ahead. Then I started looking at my own situation, and I had one thought: I'm screwed. Because the truth is, I've got some money saved, but nowhere near enough to stop working anytime soon. And hell, I probably couldn't make it a year without some kind of steady income. And then I realized something kind of embarrassing, really. Somewhere along the way, I convinced myself that because I was finally making decent money, I was doing everything right. But apparently nobody ever bothered to explain making money and preparing for freedom are two completely different things. And that's when I realized something I really didn't want to admit. No matter how bad I want out, I'm not financially in a position to stop working. Really, not even close. So that's really why I started this YouTube channel. I didn't wake up one day and think, hey, I want to become a famous YouTuber. No, I could really care less about that. I started this because I knew eventually I needed another way to make money, because I've reached a point where I know I don't want my future depending on a job that I'm already completely burned out on. And at some point, I realized I need to start looking for something different, and not just something that where I could make money, but something I can do now and still be doing when I'm 65 if I want to. And something that doesn't require, an 8 or 9 hour day. Something where if I decide I want to take a vacation, I don't have to ask anybody else for permission. And, I started seeing other people building things online, and I have one very simple thought. Why can't I do that? And the best part is I'm actually enjoying this. I'm learning new skills and figuring things out and screwing a lot of stuff up and fixing what I screwed up. And for me personally, that's always been how I learned the best, by doing it myself and actually doing it hands on. The bigger picture for me, now is pretty simple though. I started realizing I spent a lot of years building a life around what I thought success was supposed to look like. Bigger house, more stuff, buying things because, hell, I worked hard and I can afford it. Now I'm looking around and realizing a lot of the stuff is exactly what keeps me stuck longer than I want to be. And I think that's something nobody really talks about. We spend years chasing all these things because we think that's what winning looks like. But nobody ever tells you that sometimes the very things you worked hard to get quietly become the reason you lose freedom later. Take the boat that's sitting out in my garage right now. I barely use that thing, but every month I'm still making payments on something that spends most of its life collecting dust. That was a brilliant financial decision. Then I look at this house. Hey, it's a nice house. It's way bigger than I need, but I bought it thinking, bigger house. This will be a good investment, smart move. Now I'm sitting here thinking maybe I need to start doing the exact opposite, and sell the stuff I don't really need and stop paying for things I bought because I wanted them. Get somewhere cheaper, maybe a smaller house or lower cost of living, less financial pressure. Because I'm starting to realize I spent years building my life around a job that I don't even want to keep doing anymore. And if I really want out, I need to start making decisions based on freedom and not just comfort. I'll be completely honest about something. I'm not going through all this just so I can make a few extra bucks on YouTube. Sorry. Long term, I'd love to eventually help other people do the same thing I'm trying to figure out now. But there's one reason I'm choosing to learn all this on my own first. Me personally, I would never feel comfortable trying to teach somebody how to do something if I hadn't gone through all the mistakes and bad decisions, the trial and error, and figured out what actually works for myself, first. Anybody can repeat what somebody else taught them. And really, I think YouTube already has way too many people teaching the same old playbook. And I want to understand this from real experience. I want to know what works and what doesn't. What advice is complete BS and what actually moves the needle. Because I've learned one thing already. It's really easy to sound like an expert when all you're doing is repeating what somebody else said. So if I ever help people do this, one day, I want every lesson I teach to come from my experience that I earned myself. So I guess if there's any brutal truth I've learned through all of this, it's this. You can spend your entire life thinking you're doing everything right. Work hard, make decent money, buy nice things, build what looks like a successful life from the outside. And then one day you wake up and realize none of that automatically means freedom. Because nobody really tells you that sometimes the life you spent decades building can quietly become the exact thing keeping you trapped. Nobody ever told me that one day I'd hit my 50s and I'd look around and realize I may have spent years building a life that I can't afford to walk away from. And maybe that's exactly why I'm doing this now. Because I've realized waiting around hoping things magically change is probably the fastest way to make sure they never do. And at some point, I have to make a decision. Keep doing the same thing and hope life somehow works itself out, or start building another option while I still can. So for better or worse, I've decided I'm done waiting for life to magically fix itself. I'm building whatever comes next, starting right now.